Failure is not an option. You hear some of these motivational phrases, some of the videos, you can't fail, do everything not to fail. And I strongly disagree with this. I think that failure is part of our journey. The failure will happen to everybody. Everybody will fail. Everybody will trip. Everybody will go down. Everybody will tap. Everybody will lose. I don't know the exact statistics here. I'm going to go on the edge here and say, I personally don't know one athlete who has never failed, completely undefeated. Maybe there are a handful of them out there. Well, now as I'm reflecting, there are probably a handful of them out there. However, for majority of us, we will fail. And by majority, I mean 99.9999%. So accepting that thought, accepting that logic right there is extremely important to our success. And why is that important? Well, the moment we start focusing on not failing, we are really truly not progressing. We are not studying. See, the moment we accept the failure as part of our process, part of our studying, part of our evolution, at that moment, we, one, are not surprised by it. Two, we are anticipating that failure to come in. But more importantly, once that moment arrives, we can really sit back. We can relax for a moment, take a deep breath, and we can say, okay, this is the moment. This sucked. I failed. What am I going to do about it now? How am I going to learn from this moment where things didn't go according to my plan? My opponent, specifically on the mat here, my opponent has had a better plan. His execution was maybe smoother, faster. What can I do to learn from this experience? And oftentimes we say, yeah, I got caught in an armbar. He caught me in a choke. Next time I won't. I'm going to defend. But really think about it for a moment. Is that really what took place? It goes beyond I got caught in a choke. There is a subset of events that took place prior to that choke that your partner outsmart you. Perhaps he was faster for it. Perhaps he was trickier. Perhaps he set it up so smoothly you didn't even see it coming. And that right there is goldmine. Because in order for you to truly become truly evolve in your jiu-jitsu education, your evolution of jiu-jitsu, or getting much better at it from a technical and strategic perspective, you really have to understand what mistakes you've made and try to remove them. Try to really manipulate the situation where you can not make the same mistakes again. That's where the true education, that's where the true smarts behind jiu-jitsu come into play. Studying videos, I think it's phenomenal. Being in a class, I think it's great. And learning new things really gets us to the next level. But really what separates the average from the amazing guys, the really good grapplers, is not the fact that they learn more, but the fact that they remove all the loopholes in their current system. So depending on where you're in your journey, at the beginning, the new knowledge acquisition is important. But at some point, you have to take a look at what you know and what you have, and then start removing the loopholes, start removing the spaces, start removing the mistakes that you are making on a daily basis in order for that system to become really efficient. I think it's very easy for us to get sidetracked into the new shiny thing on the block. There's a new DVD that came out. There's new instructional. Maybe there's a new app. Maybe somebody new put a new video on Instagram, or whatever the case might be. It's very easy for us to get sidetracked into those dynamics. But oftentimes we forget the fact that the basic cross choke that we've known for a decade, could use improvement. And I think oftentimes we come to this realization, we have this epiphany once we get to the higher belts, like brown and specifically the black belts. They often say once you get your black belt, you're starting everything all over again. And there is some truth behind that. Many individuals who do achieve the level or the rank of black belt, they start evaluating the things that they do know. They are trying to make them smoother. They are trying to make the efficiency much higher. They're trying to remove the mistakes that they have been making for many years, and they are just trying to make it by far more effective. They don't necessarily need another 1,000 new techniques. They want to learn, or they want to adjust to the 1,000 they already know are nearly flawless. So keep on training, and I will see you on the mat. Peace.